That's like my third time watching the whole thing again.
Yo, what's on all faithfuls? And we're live on all major platforms: YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and Facebook. All right. So, let me see here. And welcome to a nice weekend, I guess you can call it, from my side. Nice weekend show, the Red and Gold 24/7. All right. So, first, I'm going to do this for my guys, of course. I'm boy Ryan. Next over here, everybody wants to be like Mike. Over there, Money Mav. Down here, I'm at work, Drew Strusky. And of course, Coach Ryan over there. What's on, fellas? What's going on?
What up? What up?
I feel excitement.
What's going on, guys?
Okay. The convo with Mav and Cato. That's his Twitter hand for of course, on Mavi over there. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Tuesdays on YouTube and IG. All right. Of course, That Narrow Life with Coach Ron. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Mondays on YouTube and Twitter. And of course, sometimes featuring Drew and Mav. Drew and Mav, I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Bias
Talking about
D.
Drew and Ron.
And of course, coming soon, Bias D for Drewski. That's the show coming soon. It's coming. Hey, how close are you on the show?
Huh?
Let everybody know how close you are to it.
Man, listen, just dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Trying to get this, whatever happened to my computer fixed. All of a sudden, it just powered down and don't power back up. So
it's all good, brother. It's all good.
As soon as I get that running back up, man, we are on the way. I was so ready. I was like, we were supposed to be starting this week. I had the topics, everything. I was like, all right, we're gonna flow. Always something trying to take you down.
It's all good, brother. So what's going on, fellas? I figure we touch up on, of course, training camp. The only news I know about so far is been watching pressers. I've been watching pressers all week. I tell you right now, the pressers, they're actually pretty good ones, actually. I watched them all. I tell you. Some people like listen to Shanny talk because he's boring sometimes. I hear it all the time on Twitter. But to me, it pretty much stands out to me. It does. Because you actually you can feel his emotions from training camp. So, but I do like the way he speaks a lot. And I tell you right now, when I heard what's his name? What was it? Oh, now I'm brain fart now. On Drake Jaskin, DJ. I'm gonna call him DJ. He goes, damn. He can't believe how good he is. So I don't know if you guys saw that pressure or not. So I know I've seen all of them. So
is that who you want to start with, Drake Jackson? You want
if you want to,
off
go
with
ahead,
him,
man. Yeah. Shoot it off.
I mean,
I love the kid, man. That kid, though, he's a special kid. He's gonna be special.
Listen, when the best damn defensive lineman in the league and that on your team says great things about a rookie, talking about the things he see this man doing that it took him a long time to do, and it's naturally for him, all he could see is growth. Dude, I'm psyched. I am ready for it.
Bosa doesn't talk about people. Bosa's very just
exactly.
He is what he is, and for him to go out of his way, he could have just been like, yeah, great kid, whatever. But he went out of his way to compliment him, and if Bosa's doing that, that's saying something.
Yeah. How about Ebukam calling him a key factor?
Good things with this Drake guy, because I ain't really heard too much.
Dude, listen, Bosa is praising this kid. Bosa is saying this kid is doing things that it took him his whole life to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's natural with him.
Well,
And
shoot,
then
let me be
you
the
got
first
Simpson
one.
Ebukam.
Let me be the first one to apologize because boy, we got him. I was like, man, I don't know who this chump is. No, I'm just playing. But nah, I was like,
Now
man,
look now.
I was
Look
questionable.
now.
I ain't gonna lie, I was questionable about what we was getting, who we was getting. So I'll be the first one to when we see it and it's a work in progress, and the fact that he getting praised, I'm gonna take it back. I gotta be a fan of my team no matter what. I was being mean.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you guys take Simpson Ebukam as at his word? Does he has credit? If he was a street guy, would he have street cred?
Nah, he that middleman guy, man. I don't know. He that
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
that's
only
what it
reason
is.
He the guy who hangs
only
around
reason I'm
other
asking
people and can say stuff.
only reason I'm asking because out of his mouth himself saying that Drake is going to be a key factor in this defense.
I mean,
Yeah,
he can
that's
say
what
what he wants, but what it comes down for me is when Bosa said stuff. When Bosa said
Okay.
stuff, that's when I was like, okay, this kid's gonna be special.
First of all, let's ask this question: do we ever doubt that when they're doing a draft and they're picking players that maybe fans are not thinking of, or maybe it was like, oh, this guy dropped and he's supposed to be a first round pick, but we grabbed him? That we always see something in people that people don't see. Like we got Kittle, we get these draft picks that's late, and then they're like, okay, they show up. So do we always see something that people don't see, and then they come out to be a standout?
I actually like it when draft picks drop because you can be looking at a player that's supposed to be a first round and you're starting to ask why they drop and why they drop. Listen, I mean, you got to first off look at these teams. They're filling in the gaps that they need to fill in first before they go after best available nowadays. So I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I don't ask questions. I mean, I look at a lot of guys, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I got these guys that I like. We don't get them. Oh well, big deal. I'm going with what we got.
That's because people go after the fan favorites, though. You get them big names out the way, and you're not really thinking of helping pieces. First of all, I always felt like if you're in the draft, you got good enough talent. You got enough that they said, hey, you can make it. There's too many colleges and too many teams and too many players on each team that don't get that chance. So the fact that you have the talent to even be involved in the draft, listen, you're going to get something. You're not just getting they're like, oh, he's a bum. Guess what? These dudes will come out here and play the same flag football with you and dog you or something, and then you be like, oh, you ain't got much to say. They made it there for a reason. So yeah, I guess it just depends on what you can bring out of that person when they actually get there.
Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. It was Ebukam. Yeah, I had a brain fart back then. Sorry. Yeah, it was Ebukam. Because he asked, I think, who was it Grunt Cone or somebody who asked him, or Matt Miyoko? Asked him, what was his first impression about Bosa? How's he coming along? And he goes, as long as he sets everything on a call or all calls his way, have done him double team, I'm good. And then when he
That definitely wasn't a Grant question.
Oh, was like, wow, Grunt, okay. Kind of figured they were Grunt or Matt Miyoko. So, and then he asked about new guy George Jackson. first word, damn. I was like, I can't wait for the kid. I can't wait to see him. Cannot wait to see him. So, yeah. So, hey, Coach Ron, you got anything to add, bud?
It's funny because Grant was talking about how overweight he looked. And how
Jackson?
like terrible, yeah, bro, and how
Clown,
terrible he looked. And what we're hearing is like opposite,
Total opposite.
but
does Grant really just want to die? Like this fucking guy doesn't learn.
look, I mean, what else is Nick supposed to say though? Like
he doesn't have to say anything. He never says anything about players. He just goes up there. He's nonchalant. He's just like whatever. Like he could just be like, "Hey, good kid," whatever. But for him to say what he said, that's out of character for Bosa.
So is it like the specifics he got into and like what specifically he pointed out right? Yeah. Because he does go up there and he's very broad. He's been asked about players before, and then he doesn't really say too much.
He doesn't.
He gives you that generic Drew. What up, bro?
Nah, what you
bro?
want?
Nice hat, like the hat.
Yeah.
At work.
Let him know.
Don't get in trouble now. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
I'm good.
Don't get fired either.
He on his lunch break.
Half hour. That's good enough.
Nah, he on the clock.
Yeah.
I am.
Hey, never take a shit on your break. Anyways, I'm sorry.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I forgot what I was even saying.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
We
Sorry.
were talking about Jackson and Cone, what he was saying about Jackson.
First of all, man, do y'all still take this man accountable for anything? This dude just continues to put himself in a deeper hole, say what he wants. He did his little slight way apology and all of that, and then come back to still doing what you do best. Like, man, I just really stopped listening to dude. And then I quit fighting with the people on his page that still keep coming. I still get messages and stuff, and I'm like, why are y'all talking to me? You remember when you said, why are you talking to me?
It's like I kept hearing people talking about something, man. I appreciate you, Grant, for all the questions you be asking. I'm like, first of all, what kind of questions do he ask that other reporters don't?
He doesn't.
Right.
He just
Dude, listen.
Hey, look. Sorry, fellas. I didn't mean to get y'all worked up. Okay.
Why
We're
we?
talking.
We
It's all good.
Everybody was agreeing. It was getting kind of boring.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. I've literally heard this man ask a question that was previously answered and hoping to get a different answer or in a roundabout way. Like,
he brings nothing to the table, nothing at all.
As soon as he said,
Come on,
so you want to start with Drake Jackson? I'm like, boom.
Here we go. There you go.
I mean, hey, listen. Ryan just started talking about him, so I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just ride with him? You already own it, so let's just go. We don't even need to go down the list no more.
I'm good with it. I'm just saying, we was all saying the same thing, so you had to spice it up a little bit, make everybody up, make sure you're.
Hey, that's all good.
Hey, look, I was just with the convo.
How the rest of the media and the players say the exact opposite of what fucking ass clown Cone said.
I was looking right at Mikey's screen when I do that shit out.
Hey, I promise. Dude purposely goes on to say the opposite of what people are saying. If they come on there and say, hey, this person's doing bad, he's going to be like, I think they're actually great. Like, man, get out of here.
Bro, he was like he's
brother,
overweight. I don't even know what they saw in him. He's big. He don't even look like Kamiko Ture. This, and that. And I'm like, bro, everybody's saying the exact opposite of what you're reporting on.
You know,
like I said, it's a dude.
You know what I want to see? I want to see
that's
Grant Cone as a
point.
GM. I want to see him as a GM. I want to see who he would bring, bro. Like, for real.
No.
Why not? I bet you.
The GM. You're gonna see the Jaguars. That's the kind of team he's gonna put together.
Hey, I was gonna say the Jets, but okay.
Hey, I was about to say Balky would be a better GM than he would be. So I'll be
Sure.
All right, just checking to see if y'all was awake. But nah, bro, like he looks big as hell. And if you tell me this dude can bend like that and come off the edge, and he can play the run,
that's scary,
man.
Dude, the man was in gymnastics. The man was in gymnastics his whole life. Just imagine how flexible he is, so he can get to the quarterback. Gymnastics, bro.
Out there doing backflips.
Hey,
okay,
bro.
Listen, then why
laugh all you want?
That's the best.
Laugh all you want, bro.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm just saying that's really the best side practice of football I've heard between gymnastics and ballet.
It is.
And
gymnastics. Yeah. I took a couple of classes in gymnastics. I took a couple of gymnastic classes. It helped me with my running, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I was able to stop.
I wasn't making a joke about it. I'm just saying, like, hey, it's funny to see somebody that big, like, I'm in gymnastics. Like, hey.
I think there's video, but I think there's video of him backflipping.
I honestly feel.
We're gonna see this guy doing backflips after he sacks someone.
Yeah.
Get a sack and do
You
a
gonna see
backflip.
Hey, but no, honestly though, bro, I really recommend gymnastics for all these football players out there, man. You want to be better, like your body, you know what I'm saying, stay loose at all times. Gymnastics is where to go.
Yeah.
I recommend it. Especially for defensive linemen. I mean, like, look at it. Could you imagine if Bosa went and took a few classes right now?
Hey, Drake might have him doing it.
He might.
He might have him
They might
doing
be
it.
learning from each other.
Hey,
All
man.
right, so
Hey.
let's move on, fella.
No,
On a
no, hold on,
personal
let's
hold on.
move on, man.
Come to this gymnastics class with me.
Real quick, hey, I apologize for the background
What's
noise
up?
anyway, but
It's all good. It's all
real
good.
quick though,
good.
before we get sidetracked, did y'all see that video of Fred Warner in that fucking punching bag?
No.
No, I never saw it. No.
I missed that.
Like he's
missed
he's
that
doing
too.
that like that capoeira type of stuff, you know, like Eddie Gordo from Tekken.
Oh, cool.
Damn,
Yeah.
really?
For real.
Y'all ain't
Shit.
seen it?
Nah, I'm gonna have to go check it
No.
out.
I
though.
was about to like, is that really him though? Y'all got to check it out, bro.
Bro,
Hold on. The
is
fact
he
that
really
you
doing the
question it,
moves? Like,
is
was
it? Yeah, I'm about to say, is it?
Let me try to find it. And I'm gonna
Was
send
it
it to the chat.
was that in the gym?
It was in a gym, but like I don't really know for sure if
It was last
Fred
year.
Warner.
That was last year.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
it was
check
this
that one
off
out.
season.
I thought it was last year.
bro, was
might
he
be
all
doing
on
the
his
most. He was
hands
doing
and
quad
everything?
combo
You know
stuff.
what I'm saying?
Bro, he was doing
Look,
everything.
Mike
he
looking
was
for
doing
it.
flares.
Oh, is this when he's like doing like backflips and shit?
Yeah, and he's doing that big round
Yeah.
kick. Round kick.
Bro, he's
round
doing
kicks.
flares. He's like
Yeah.
breakdancing.
I remember
This is
seeing that
from,
now. I remember
this
that.
is
I remember
from
that.
So he's actually doing
I saw
capoeira.
that.
Hold on.
He's doing capoeira, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy stuff.
What's
it's
up?
crazy shit. It is crazy. It is. I seen that.
Hey, you know
now.
that was, y'all know that was a damn dance style. This well, it's a fighting style that was
That's
what's the
insane.
word I'm looking for?
Yeah,
it's
I knew we were talking about Mav. I know.
yeah, they disguised it as a dance.
Yeah, it's a dance. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I seen it in a movie
Yeah.
before. I know what he's talking about. Oh, God.
That's the Portuguese boy. They did that back then, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like some of these dudes, like I know Debo was even boxing and shit. I seen him boxing. So some of these cats out there doing some crazy stuff to get in
Still
shape,
doing
bro.
He's still doing
Getting it.
I wonder if Debo gonna go boxing after football.
Yeah, he gonna be like Frank Gore.
Oh man, don't do that.
I was saying it in a good way,
Oh,
man. I
man.
mean, listen, I think you know what it was with Frank Gore. Frank Gore came in with the size to box. I think he overthought it. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think it's for money either. I think it's just for shits and giggles with Frank. Just to see what
It
else
was
he can do.
it was something fun to do.
He can't
See if
play
he
no
can do
more.
it.
He's got to be
Bro,
competitive.
wasn't that like his
still.
third fight or something?
Second.
Wasn't that like his second or third
Mhm.
fight?
Second.
Dude's
why I
out there
was-
promoting his
Actually,
own fights, bro.
Ocho Cinco is down here in Tampa.
Man, Ocho Cinco got knocked.
Yeah,
in
actually,
that man's
Ocho
face.
Cinco
That
down
man
here in
said,
Tampa,
"Ooh."
man. He's got a fight.
Mhm.
That man got knocked in his face.
Did he already have that fight?
No, I'm talking about his first fight.
What did he already have the fight? Because I didn't even know when it was. Oh, no.
Okay,
Well, I
go
know he
look
got
up
one
the
coming up.
Hey, go look up the highlight and watch his first fight. Boy, that man took a hit, was like stumble, ooh. Calling that stuff.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
an athlete of everything, boy. I said it's a different breed when
He
you're in
out
that
here
ring.
training right now.
I said, hey, when you're
Yeah,
in that
that boy
ring,
out
it's
here
something
training
different.
right now.
Yeah, I don't mean to be sidetracked on that, but since the blowout between both of them, has anybody had news on Kinlaw?
Nah, he been at practice.
He's been at practice. Okay, well, at least that's a good thing. He's a good thing.
Because
He
I say
hasn't been practicing though.
Yeah,
good.
somebody put up a picture of him walking beside Debo, talking about Debo was asking him about the conversation, and I was like, "Hey, he at practice. That's it.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
got
He's
to work,
practicing.
man. You can have
Good.
all the controversy on the side, but you gotta get to work. That's how
All
you
good.
shut people like him up." Now, what I did hear though, what I liked was I heard Shanahan talking about. He talked to Bosa, and Bosa basically gave him by word of mouth that he's gonna be there for a while.
Gotcha.
So
Wait, what? What happened now?
That Shanahan, I guess, during this week when it was at practice, talked to Bosa, and by word of mouth, Bosa told him, "I don't plan on going nowhere. I'll be here for a while."
I don't believe anything till contracts are signed. That's
Yep.
all.
Thank you, Mikey.
That's all bullshit.
Thank you.
Like, that's all rumors. Like nothing's guaranteed. Until
There's no
contracts are
loyal.
signed.
There's no
Yep.
loyalty in the game.
Yeah.
Well, we figured that out a while ago.
Football.
You say all you
Listen,
want.
listen.
We figured that back out in Joe Montana, Jerry Rice days. We figured that back out with DeForest Buckner. We figured that back out with.
Yep.
I can keep going, man.
Agents get involved and different things happen. So until contracts are signed, don't believe any of it.
Listen, Tom Brady was the last person that was actually an organization was loyal to, bro, and he was loyal to them.
That's
He's the
because
last
it's
one.
Tom
Ain't no more.
Brady, man. Listen,
What I'm saying is, bro, it ain't gonna be no more, bro.
Tom Brady gets no airtime on here.
Hey, but it's actually good that we cheer for a team that actually at least cares about stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
They're not just like cutthroat like how the Seahawks treat their players.
That's
So
why
I mean, I know it's a business, but like
Coach Ron, that was a dig, but it was a good one.
But I actually got a lot of respect. I actually got a lot of respect for the Pittsburgh Steelers for that shit. Same thing. They don't just drop players like that. They actually be loyal to some of them.
You're right, because they kept Roethlisberger to the end.
Exactly.
And I was screaming like, "Let that man retire." It was like, "Nope, we'll keep him."
But dude, look at their coaching tree, bro. You can't even name 10 coaches that's been a head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You could barely name 5.
Shoot, you know what? Come to think about it, if I think about being the time I really started getting into football and like knowing coaches, I only know Mike Tomlin and Cowher.
You see,
You're
and
right.
you don't even know the person. You don't even know the person that Cowher replaced.
That's what I'm saying. You absolutely right.
And the Raiders, that's another one too. When Davis was around, when Al was around.
Yeah, because like getting released by the Browns and released by the Steelers or the Niners, it's two complete different things, bro.
Very.
Jesus.
Fucking Browns, man.
Right, bro. Like fucking Browns is damn.
They actually released a statement saying that they're sticking with their decision because they have an opportunity to avoid the contract and get out of it.
They do.
They're such idiots.
I heard about that. Somebody said, "Go ahead and void it." They only waste a certain amount, and everybody was like, "Nope, they're sticking with it." I'm like,
I'm going with my comments at the beginning when we started this podcast. I'm back to thinking Watson is never going to take a snap in the NFL again.
Yep,
listen,
I saw that too.
Because I seen somebody put a joke up there talking about so the Watson case went bad. So we're looking for a quarterback, and Baker said, "Good luck with that."
Yeah, no,
I don't know, bro, because like the band look, and I really ain't trying to bring race into this, but like the band situation and the Kobe situations, those were really bad. Like I thought for sure. I was younger, but like I didn't think these dudes were ever gonna get out of that, and they did. So I'm not ready to just give up. The Browns are pretty desperate. If they're putting all that money still and they're not voiding that contract, they must know something we don't know.
No,
or
they
don't
know.
The Houston,
like
the Houston,
it's desperation. Like they know for a fact they already. If you think about it, they kind of fucked over Baker, so they know it's not going to be an easy call back to think that everything's going to be good. Y'all insulted that man while he was still with the organization, and then try to release him. But when it didn't go good, you're like, well, I guess we got to hold on. That's bad. That's a bad look on your team. That's a bad look on your front office. So they know for a fact that's not going to just be a solid transition to say, hey, we can void the contract and bring Baker back and we'll see what happens. Nah, they're really trying to stick
I'm gonna use
this is a different
I'm gonna
time,
use Mike right now. I'm gonna use Mike on Mike right now. Until contracts, anything to do with contracts, I'm not believing a damn thing. The man is still a Cleveland Brown. He's gonna be a Cleveland Brown until the Browns decide to just rip up his contract.
I get that, but I'm telling you, listen, put yourself in Baker's situation, right? You come to work, put in a work sense. You come to work, you come in, you do your job or try to do your job the best way you can. There's accidents that happen, but shoot, that's part of your job. But then your boss comes to you, tells you all this stuff, basically to the brink of almost firing you, and then like, oh shoot, but we can't fire him for that, so we just gotta let him work. How do you feel after that?
No, Baker, I don't care. Baker's Baker. There's nothing.
He said Baker's Baker.
I don't care.
Look,
But
bro.
I can't put.
Look, if he would have gambled, then I would have been like, yeah, he's done. Like, stick a fork in him. But because he wasn't gambling against the sport, I still give him a little window of hope to still suit up one day
Like-
for the Browns.
Okay,
What
so say,
gets me-
say,
what-
say the suspension comes out, it's 1 year, and he has to be reinstated. He needs to go through some kind of process to even come back after 1 year. Do the Browns then void his contract if the punishment comes out to 1 year?
I would.
I don't think the Browns.
I don't think they
nah,
void.
think the
I don't
Browns
think
are
they
adamant.
void it.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
So you gonna waste that contract
dude,
of a year?
Bro, he's suspended for 1 year, and how
Well,
long
no,
is his
it's one,
contract?
it's
But
1
look how
year
much they
and he has to
paying
be
this man.
reinstated. There's no guarantee that he gets to come back after 1 year.
Exactly.
And then he's got to go through some kind of process to be reinstated. Do the Browns gamble on him being able to get reinstated?
Man, void the hell out that contract.
Listen, we can say that all day long, but I think Ron said something. The Browns know something that we don't know.
I don't think they do. I think the NFL. I think the
like-
NFL. I think the NFL was ready to bring down the punishment, and then these more allegations came out.
Bro, you
And
don't
then-
think the Browns
But
have
what
their
if-
attorneys all over this? You don't think
I
the
don't think the
Browns
Browns
have a
have
team
done shit.
of?
I don't think the Browns have done shit. They say they did their due diligence. I don't believe them. I
That's
think they
a
just went-
lot of money.
You guys
Listen,
think
for
they
me,
were-
listen.
they were literally told, you guys are out of this. He doesn't want to play for your team. And then the next day, all of a sudden, the Browns got it because they're so desperate, they just threw the bank at him. I don't think they did any due process. They were so desperate, they thought this is all going to blow over, and I think now they're regretting it.
Exactly. Dude
I
was
haven't-
supposed to
I
be
haven't
signing to
really-
Miami. That
I
man
haven't
was
really
coming.
like followed anything with the Watson case too tough. The only thing that really got me is the fact that he wants out of Houston, and all of a sudden, all these allegations are coming up against him. And then I read somewhere that the team themselves booked the rooms, provided the masseuse. I mean, whatever he did behind closed doors, that's on him. But I feel like the team,
They provided NDAs. Every
Yeah.
day, something new's coming out that's making this guy look worse and worse.
but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, I'm not gonna judge him. I'm not gonna lay the hammer down on him just yet until everything comes out and shows that he's guilty. Because you know, I understand what he must be going through right now, as far as like the system being all back and forth, trying to see what's up. He ready to go back to work and he can't go back to work because of all this shit. I get that. So, like, I want to see what's gonna be done on the Houston Texans part, as far as like what do they play at? I mean, they got to be playing a part in it somewhere, because I mean, all the man just wants out, and all of a sudden, boom.
Well, now they're
That's what I'm saying.
They
he
got
could just
they
be
got
like-
added to the lawsuit. Now these women are suing the Texans.
Yeah, because he could
Oh,
just easily
wow.
turn around and be like, "Hey, y'all knew about this. What you talking
That's
about?
who they should
Y'all
have been
okay?
going after. That's who they should have been going
Y'all
after.
okay?
The Texans.
And then
Oh,
I guess
this is
there's word that after this New York Times article, that more women are going to join the lawsuit. This isn't over on that part.
Like 46 or something like that.
Well, I saw the funniest tweet when someone was like,
Okay, so wait a minute. What's the time span on this?
this one person tweeted, finding a good masseuse is like getting a hairstylist. You don't get rid of them. And this guy's going to masseuses every fucking week.
But who's getting them these masseuses though?
The
What's
team.
the time span?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
The team provides the hotel under their name. The team provides the masseuse. The team pays for everything. All this man has to do is show up. Like, that's what I said. Whatever happened behind closed doors, that's on him.
Okay,
The
so wait a minute. What brothel? I mean, masseuse parlor was they getting these girls from?
Dude,
Oh,
they're getting hotel rooms. They're renting hotel rooms for this man, bro, and providing him with
That's
these.
crazy. Yeah, Texas is in trouble too.
Bro.
I don't think he plays. This is such a bad look. There's no way. There's no way.
And I think that's what the Texans were hoping, bro. Like, okay, you want to fuck with us? You want to screw us over? We gonna screw you over too. And they screwed him legally.
But that's bad though, because now they're entangled in it. Like you got caught up too. So I think that was a bad play.
I'm sure they knew they was finna get caught up in that, bro. I'm
So
sure they
that's
knew.
that's
bad.
what I'm saying. Like, we all know there's powers we can't see in this country, and I'm not gonna get into politics or anything like that. But I'm sure there's some phone calls being made on the backside on both the Browns and the Texans side, because I think it's bigger than what we all know. I mean,
I
who
think the
else has the
Browns are the
power to get
saviors.
this dude 46 different masseuses in the Houston area? But
I mean, there may be a bigger cover up behind all this with other players and who knows what, but someone's got to take the fall, and it's going to be
right,
it's going to be
And
Watson.
that's exactly who they're gonna put.
These teams are bigger than the players, and when it comes down to it, he's going to be the fall guy.
I think
My
we all
only
know
thing
that
is-
by now.
but that's my only thing, though. That's my only thing is like, why are the Browns still stuck with their chips on the table if everybody knows, like, okay, he's going to be the fall guy, but yet the Browns really that incompetent
Yes,
that like they still have $260 million invested into this cat, and they have the chance to void the contract so that they can recoup their money, and they're insisting that they're not going to do that. That's why I'm wondering, what do they know that I don't?
I
But
think as soon as the punishment gets dealt, that's when the Browns are going to be like, we're voiding this.
Yeah, I think the Browns got plenty of time to avoid it. I think we have to look at the stipulations that was within that contract, even though it says it's guaranteed. But like, still, you facing criminal charges right now.
I was reading that the loophole they have is the current way the contract's written up is it includes the 22 women. So now that we've already at 2 more, those 2 more are going to be the loophole to void out this contract. So say in 2 weeks we got another 20 women that gets added to this thing, that's more reason for the Browns to void it.
Yeah, because I mean, I could also be looking at it like the Browns got straight done dirty, bro. Like someone just straight, I don't know, took them to town on this one because they made the trade and someone still covered up. Like there was potentially like 16 more women coming forward, and now the Browns are stuck on this contract.
Is he eligible for the exemption list, for commissioner's exemption list?
Oh yeah, it all depends on the commissioner, but if he gets put on the exemption list, he still gets paid. That's bullshit.
I think I feel like that might be where it goes. You know, not play this year, be put on the commissioner's exempt list, and then play the next year.
I don't know.
That's crazy, bro.
See,
fucking Browns, man.
I mean, bro, if I'm Deshaun Watson and that's what happens to me right now, bro. Okay, cool, no problem. I'll take another year off, I get paid, and I'll come back stronger next year. I see,
bro.
y'all.
Thank God every day I'm not a Browns fan.
Is all these Browns, all these players they put on 1-year extensions, hoping that Watson is going to be here to get them to a Super Bowl, and then next year all those guys are gone.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I don't know. That could be either someone sent them over there without all the information the Browns needed, and they made the deal, or the Browns are just that incompetent, bro.
I'm going to go with they're that incompetent. To give someone a 230-something million guaranteed contract, all guaranteed, with all this still floating in there, shows you how dumb you are.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason that they won it, because these other teams were about to give them that much guaranteed. They weren't dumb enough to do that.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna stay optimistic on this one then. I mean,
the Browns are losing fans left and right. People are like, we're not fans anymore. We can't stand by this.
But see, I think I'm gonna stay optimistic with this one. I think the Browns know something that we don't, and that's why they made that deal. Regardless of what else is coming out, they're in the loophole, so they're seeing things. So as soon as we see the Browns do anything with Watson's contract, then we can really say whatever was the last thing that came out, that was the straw. But other than that, I don't think nothing's really hurting them right now.
I think
you look terrible, bro. You look bad.
I think this New York Times article is the bad one, because the NFL cares about 2 publications that write about them. It's the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. And when the New York Times comes out with this snub piece, they're like, shit, we need to take care of this now.
Well, let's see if the Browns
are going to take this more seriously.
Well, let's see if the Browns uses either one of those articles as the excuse to, cut ties.
I don't think you could win if you're the Browns though, because like even if you cut him, people could be like, bro, now you don't got a quarterback. Baker, I mean, yeah, he was the best, but you don't have a quarterback. You got to go kiss Baker's butt.
I'm telling you, they're going to be on their third string quarterback.
Oh, this is bad because like if they cut him and someone cut this deal, and that's the thing about the Browns and teams like the Cowboys. You can't fire the decision maker. He's the fucking owner.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, you know what? I got something for you guys. I got something for you guys.
Do you think this is a landing spot for Jimmy?
Thank you. I was just about to say, if that's the case, then go ahead, Cleveland. Let Deshaun go in. Since you guys like to give out money like that, Jimmy would love some of y'all money, and we would love for you guys to give him some of that money too. So go ahead, he's all yours. Take him.
Imagine going imagine being a Browns fan. You go from having Deshaun Watson to Jimmy.
Hey, at least Jimmy's not being inappropriate.
Right.
Hey, I mean, I guess they would get fans back, right? Because he does come with a fan base of his own.
Jimmy just dates porn stars.
You replace the bad Baker attitude with the good Baker attitude.
Yeah.
That's really what you did. Tell me I'm lying. He's just Baker Mayfield with the good attitude.
Yeah.
All right, next topic. I'll just fuck it up.
Let's talk about our boy Trey.
Yeah.
I would like to go on record that all of the negative snub pieces against Trey have all of a sudden dried up once he got hit a field and started practicing. All the naysaying has stopped.
I heard that he's being tough on the defense. His accuracy is there. The deep ball is there. He's got a zip on it. I mean, nothing but positives.
Yep.
Did y'all hear about the finger? How that was a lot worse than we all thought it was?
Yeah.
That finger was pretty much an issue all season.
Yeah.
Did he tear a ligament or something?
No, he
couldn't straighten it out.
He busted it on someone's helmet like in preseason, I think.
I thought he broke it.
Yeah, and they said he was fine. Now it's coming out that it wasn't. He couldn't straighten his index finger.
Isn't it ironic that you hear about the injury coming out in preseason, but yet when you really find out it was the Arizona game, but in reality it was a preseason injury.
I think it was the Chiefs game. I seen him hit his finger on somebody's helmet.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And it was a Chiefs game.
Could that be the reason why he didn't take over? After 3 straight losses.
It could be. If you can't straighten your index finger, he's a rookie. Why are you gonna chance it?
And I have a picture of him right now gripping the football, and you look at his finger, and I've broken my fingers. It looks exactly what it looks like after it's been broke, like dislocated. It's his gripping, like his index finger. It's bent at the knuckle.
So I'm guessing we can also blame Trey Lance for playing a part in Jimmy G still a 49er there, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to me, had he not injured that finger, he probably takes over after 3 losses.
Probably. I mean, the kid just had a phenomenal offseason. He's done everything right. And now he's coming in there, and he's got such a presence in that locker room. He's taking charge of this team. Like, he goes up there to that podium, and he commands the attention, and he says the right things. And
I seriously believe he took command of that team from day one. It just, like you said, you got to go with Jimmy. He's the guy right now, so we got to back him up.
But now we're seeing him as QB1, and it's a great thing. And anyone who thinks otherwise, you guys are going to be eating crow by the end of the season.
I actually think that him sitting, like, as much as Jimmy frustrated me, like, if I really think about it, in my opinion, I think him sitting actually was, like, better because, like, Jimmy was still under contract, and $25 million for Jimmy to be holding the clipboard.
Yeah.
No, that's one thing. The other thing is maybe it did serve Trey some good to just sit back and watch.
Players have said that he learned a lot, even just sitting. He watched what Jimmy did, and he learned a lot of that. And now he's doing it himself. Like, learning the playbook and how to act with the teammates. He watched all that. And now he's replicating it and putting his own spin on it.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. We've seen it in the past. We are old enough to have watched football in the 90s when you drafted a rookie. They did not start right away unless it was maybe like a defensive rookie or something. Any offensive rookies at least set down a year, as far as I could remember. So I mean, I commend Kyle Shanahan for sticking with his old school roots and also adding a new school flavor.
Yep.
But Trey said it in his press. Yeah, and Trey did say it in his press conference, though. He was like, it didn't feel right. Like I didn't know like really where to stand sometimes. Like it's not my team. Like, and I just think about like, dude, imagine him going into the 49ers huddle as the starting quarterback at his age. And you got Jimmy over there. That's a lot. So I think like the way things worked out actually pretty good.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, it's kind of like this little kid coming in and telling 40-year-olds how to do their job. So yeah, I would feel the disrespect too as a veteran on that team.
I mean, I try to imagine what it would be like as a quarterback to go from like not playing football to walking and commanding the huddle when you're looking across Trent Williams, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, and Ayuk, bro. I mean, and he's what, 21?
Right.
Yep.
That's a lot. So like sitting that year and just watching it and going through it and now going to it this year as the starter, like, all right, bro, this is your team now. You've got a whole year to take this in. Like, I think it's going exactly how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, I'm going to switch gears real quick and talk about what Trent Williams said about the center, because he had high praise in that kid. How fast he is.
Brendel? Yeah, everybody's talking about this dude, bro.
Yep.
And I mean, we've had OTAs and like 2 mini camps, so I want to know where everybody's getting all this from.
I heard he was a hidden gem.
Can we give? I know TJ's not on here today, but let's give him his flowers. He was saying this a few weeks ago that Brendel was going to be special.
TJ,
yeah, he was.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did say that though.
TJ, you get your flowers.
We need to go out and get
flower, bud.
Pound it. So they had their center on the squad the whole time, then, huh?
Yeah, basically.
It just shows that this team has a plan long term, and it's all falling into place. You can have like the Rams go and try and buy their Super Bowl after Super Bowl, but eventually it's going to catch up, and the team that homegrowns their talent is the one that's going to come out on top.
Well, I actually want to see this dude play first before I crown him. So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, we all agreed that they did their job by filling in the holes they needed to fill in, right? Closing up the gaps and stuff. So anything else they put on there was just extra. And we even got Donovan West center, right?
Undrafted free agent, yeah. So they're gonna have to stash him on the practice squad if he doesn't get away.
So I mean, it's only right for us to think that they already have who they need on the team if something was to happen to one of our starters. And I mean, we clearly seen it and we hearing words about it. So, and he's a young guy too, isn't he?
Brendo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he's 24 or something like 25?
He just turned 22.
Yep.
Oh, 22. Oh, okay. Well, so he can grow with Trey then.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. If he's what people are saying, him and Trey growing together, that's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. And I mean, what the rest of the line is young too.
He came out of nowhere though, bro. Like, I think he's a Pac-12. I want to say.
Did he really come out of nowhere?
I don't know.
Or were the 49ers eyeing him the whole time?
Well, I think he was stashed because
they were hiding him. Yeah, he was being stashed back in wherever.
I think they were hiding him because of the Max situation. I think
they got him from the Ravens. Is who they got him from. He's been in the league a few years.
Hey, real quick, I just want to off topic. Actually a Seahawk topic. Whatever happened to the dude that beat up his girlfriend? I haven't heard nothing about that.
Which one of them?
The recent one, the last one, white dude.
I don't remember hearing about that.
Me either.
Oh, that Seahawks player.
Yeah,
I
girlfriend,
know who
black
you're
girl.
talking about. I know exactly
Yeah.
who you're talking about. The
Whatever
lineman.
happened to him?
He got suspended,
Yes.
man. He been off the team.
I know, but hey, you ain't heard nothing else about
Cause
it.
ain't
Like you
nobody
ain't hear
tryna
what
put
kind
that-
of punishment.
Man, I don't even know if he got punished. After that, nobody was trying to put that on their team. That's a bad look.
Because all they was talking about was getting. Last thing I heard was them talking about getting him help.
Yeah, because then she went on talk shows talking about it, and that's when they were talking about the problems that the NFL players have, and they try to put it on if they have mental issues and brain damage from the hits they take. And that's when they threw out the Ray Rice case and all these. And I'm like, man, listen,
Crazy.
don't try to blame it on none of that, man. These dudes already had these issues, and some people just kind of you feel themselves. When I'm the breadwinner, and you feel like everybody should just listen to me with no matter what kind of relationship I run things, and it don't go your way, guess what? That's what you get.
Hey,
Who the
Trisky, want to go, bud? You can go, bud, if you want.
Yeah.
Whenever you're done talking.
Who was it? Earl Thomas, one of them who just got in trouble.
Oh yeah, he just got into some problems. Yeah,
Exactly. They all got the same issue. That's all it is, man. They'll learn one day.
It's a control thing.
They'll learn one day.
The money. You got the money now, so you can control whatever you want to.
Exactly. That's it. I'm the breadwinner. I control. Look, man, I don't care because guess what? You the breadwinner, and they know that too. They definitely put you in the media. Oh, you are. Hit me then.
Yeah,
Hey, but I'm gonna catch up
that's
with you.
crazy.
All right,
All right,
good
be
shit.
safe,
Bro,
bro.
brother. Be safe,
Hey,
brother.
So speaking of the Seahawks, does everyone believe that they're truly going to roll with Drew Lock, or do you think Baker's going to be their answer?
I think you're going with Geno.
I
He
think
laughs.
Geno would be the better. Yeah, he laughed.
That's hilarious.
Geno looked it good though when he played against us.
No.
Damn,
He looked
Geno's
it
all
good
pro,
in that
bro.
uniform.
Geno was good, bro. Geno was good with the Jets.
Nah, man. Geno was overhyped, bro. He still is overhyped, but
Geno's
he
trash,
actually,
bro.
It's going to be a great thing to see them probably be the worst team in football this season.
Hey, listen,
Yep.
I feel like
Y'all
he's the
have
better
him that low?
quarterback on that team.
Pete
nobody
Carroll
said nothing.
the team up saying it's the fastest team he's ever had. Shut the fuck up. Pete Carroll, yeah, he said they're the fastest they've ever been. Shut up.
He's getting too old.
What? All around? Is it all around, or is it like specific players, or what? I can't see
I don't
that.
know. I just saw like the excerpt. He thinks that the team as a whole is the fastest he's ever had.
I think he's been chewing too much. I bet bubblegum.
Hey, can we talk about how fake Russell Wilson is after this too?
Of
Anyways,
course. Let me see.
carry on.
Who the fastest Seahawks team was the team that played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That was the fastest one that I could think of.
Yeah, no, this team's gonna be a joke. They're gonna be bottom 3 in the league.
Nah, they were pretty slow on defense.
Side note: Russell Wilson's gonna be a bust. I'm calling it. Telling you.
Russell Wilson makes the Pro Bowl as an AFC player for the first time.
Nope.
No. Wow. Damn, dude. Hold on. It's too many out there. I can't say that.
Russell Wilson is going to be a bust. If the Broncos miss the playoffs, is Russell Wilson a bust?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what were you talking about? What's up with Russell? How fake is he? Why is he so fake?
He just I was watching him in that video shoot, and I think he was with Jerry Jeudy, bro. And you know how Russell's always like, go Hawks, go Hawks, go Hawks.
Yeah.
Bleed green, this, and that. I mean, I get it. He's a Bronco now. What else is he supposed to say? But I'm like, dude, you corny. But
I mean,
he just strikes me as fake, bro. Like,
but hold on though. Does he look more hype as a Bronco, or did he look more hype as a Seahawk?
Nah, bro. He was like Seahawk through and through. Like he just. But you know, like he is one of those guys who just starts talking like the people he's around. I saw that on Twitter, and I'm like, he does. Like, if he's around somebody who talks slang, he'll slang.
Okay,
If
so
he
he
talks
fits
country
in.
folk, he's around country folk.
So he fits in. He's a person of many different skills, many different talents.
He's a fake ass bitch.
He's phony. Is what he is, bro. Just watch the video, Mav, and get back to me. He just looks.
Is it one of those hype videos that shows up on the Titantron?
Nah, I think it's a Madden cover or something type of video, or like for the team where they're just doing all the. They got a green screen in the back, and
Speaking of Madden, man, I gotta get that.
I already pre-ordered it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I usually get my games digitals, but I gotta get the hard copy.
As soon as they announced he's on the cover, I was like, I'm getting it. Pre-ordered it.
So who's gonna play who first? That gives me enough time to practice.
What systems y'all got?
I got PS4 and I got an Xbox.
I got a PS4 and a PS5.
I got a
PS4.
Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS4.
I pre-ordered the game for PS5.
Oh, okay. So
Shit,
I can't play you, Mike.
I can't find no PS5s nowhere.
When they first came out, or when they were available for pre-order, I pre-ordered 5 of them.
Man.
Did you get all 5?
Oh yeah, I got them from different places.
And you flipped them,
I
huh?
got one from Best Buy, one from Target, one from Walmart, one from Amazon, one from GameStop.
Damn.
And then I sold 4 and kept 1 for myself.
Nice.
I don't blame you.
Nice.
Very nice, man.
See, I regret not paying attention to the 5 because I've been an Xbox dude, but now I'm like, man, I should have grabbed me a PS5.
It's so nice. I love it. I've always been a PS guy though.
I'm
I
like PS guy all the way.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation head too, but I mean, playing football on Xbox is a different beast. The graphics are different. The game is totally different.
I don't like the Xbox controller. It's too bulky.
I
had to get used
on
to it.
Xbox too.
Yeah, like sports games on Xbox is clean. I like their graphic. They run a lot smoother than they do on the PlayStation. To me, anyways. But I think I just heard something about PlayStation doing the same thing like Xbox does with the gaming, with the PC gaming, the cloud gaming.
Yeah, I think
I've heard that too.
Yeah, because I know I got that on the I got it Game Pass on the gaming computer.
Hey, so who else we talking about, Ryan? Who else you have?
Well, I'll go to our main topic since we have about maybe 8 minutes left. So I was gonna say about an hour for a show, but here you
Okay,
go.
well,
Training camp cranking up.
Did you see Danny
y'all wanna
Gray
talk?
got hurt?
Who?
Yeah, he did.
Juwan Jennings?
Danny Gray.
Oh,
Danny Gray.
Yeah.
Hamstring.
He strained his hamstring.
Yeah.
But I heard Juwan was looking good.
Oh yeah. JJ
Yeah.
looks good this year so far. He looks good.
Ray's been getting some praise as well.
Yep.
what did I say, fellas? Different teams, different organization. You're around different people.
Aaron Banks has been getting the praise.
Dude, he dropped 20 pounds.
Trent Williams had good things to say about him.
I've been saying y'all leave Aaron Banks alone now. Y'all leave JJ alone too.
Hey, now what I heard about Thomas and Lenore is that they were drafted for a reason. They just need to continue working.
They were all drafted for the future, and our impatient fan base was, if they can't play now, they're going to be trash to us.
Now,
I don't know, man.
Jason Poe, I've been hearing a lot about him too now.
He just looks small, bro. He looks quick, but he looks small for an NFL lineman.
Yep.
Imagine what Aaron Donald's gonna do to this kid.
Ask Brunskill how he feels about Aaron Donald.
Yeah, but Brunskill owns Donald, but Poe, like I heard, I'm just saying, all right, I'm not gonna kiss everybody's ass either. He looks small, bro. That's my only worry with him.
That might be an underestimation. I feel like.
Okay, I want to see more then.
Because I mean,
But,
I don't been against people smaller than me who feel stronger than I am. I feel like I gotta push my weight a little bit more.
I'm just saying, like, as far as running in between in the middle, like I mean, I'm not doubting them, but Trent Williams said he gets off the ball fast. He's like, yo, who's that fast kid? That fast dude. And
Put it this way.
It was Poe, bro. So I'm like,
Put it this way.
I believe
Aaron-
what Trent Williams says. If he believes in someone, that guy's gonna be
he don't bullshit. He tells it like he's straight up real.
like he was
Put it
talking-
this way.
He was talking shit on Aaron Banks last year, and now this year he's like, this guy's the deal.
Put it this way. If Aaron Donald was to line up against Jason Poe, and as long as Jason can get the gaps open for another player, as long as he can command like some kind of double team or something, then I'm fine with it. I don't need him to get to the quarterback all the time. I don't, or I mean, that's all I need. I just need him to do his job.
Who, Poe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want Poe to gain some muscle. Look at Aaron. Hey, like, did anybody else notice how similar Aaron Banks looks like Laken Tomlinson?
Yeah.
They kind of got him on the same workout, like, and then when you see him out there, I'm like, just a younger. Because I was looking at the Rams game and the NFC Championship game, and Laken Tomlinson got work, bro, like all game long. So Aaron Donald, it looks like he's on that same work. I mean, Aaron Banks looks like he's on that same workout, but I just got a really good feeling about him.
They say Aaron Banks definitely looks light on his feet. His footwork looks 10 times better. His balance, his upper body is lean. Everything is in place. Now I think he's ready to take a big jump from year 1 to year 2.
Yep.
That's what I was reading was his balance. They were like getting him to the NFL level with his body balance.
And Trent Williams, those were Trent Williams' words, saying that I'm here to help him if he needs.
Oh wow, nice.
That's what I like
that's what he said.
Camp was these veterans that we trust had praise to say about these players. Like there's just a good vibe going on with this team.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pay attention. Did anything come out about how Sermon was looking?
Man, fuck Sermon.
Nah, no one's. Yeah, like I didn't hear anything about Sermon. I only keep hearing about Jordan Mason.
There's
Jordan Mason.
I keep telling you, fellas, man, watch out for that guy, bro.
No, I'm with you on that one, bro.
He's gonna be third on that list, if not second.
Watch his college tape. He's a big boy. Like he looks like an NFL running back.
So is Sermon going to be worried about losing a job there?
He should be.
He should be, yeah.
Losing carries. Yep.
Dude, listen, Sermon reminds me of like Jared McKinnon. Okay, like everybody know what Jared can do over there in Minnesota. I've never really took a liking to Trey Sermon because I just don't like his footwork and everything. But as a 49er, he's not gonna flourish. Somewhere else, he might look like Jared McKinnon. Like, why can we have him on the team? You know what I mean? Like, gonna make you start asking questions. He just doesn't work with the organization. Not to me.
I just think it comes down to like feet discipline. Like he just doesn't understand the concept of what Shanahan wants him to do. Like one step and go. It's not hard, but I mean, he's a different type of runner. That's why I agree. Like Carlos Hyde, Shanny was not entertaining Hyde at all.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like this message just came through on my fantasy on board. So the question was regarding Tyreek Hill, accuracy wise, who would you take? Would you take Tua over Mahomes? And so far the votes are still going up. Tua got stopped at 49. Mahomes so far got 354, 55, 56. Bro, like his votes are just going up.
I want to know who the dumb S49 people are that voted for Tua over Mahomes.
Right.
Oh, it just went up 50.
Oh, another idiot.
And why the fuck would Tyreek Hill? I mean, what else he's supposed to say? But he's like Tua. He said Tua was more accurate than Mahomes, bro. Taking shots.
And that was a question, Tyreek Hill question.
Whose production goes down more this season? Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams?
Tyreek Hill. Listen, as far as receiver wise, Tyreek Hill's production goes down. He's gonna have to play the Deebo Samuel part to even get some yards. Devontae, I mean, I trust his man word. He played with both quarterback, whether it was college or the pros. The man said there's really no difference between Carr and Rodgers.
Where's this dude at? Well, probably
He can say all he wants, but you can't compare the two.
You can't, but I mean, he played with both of them. He knows what either one of them can do for him and stuff. I mean, he's gonna be him regardless.
Yeah, but his production is still going to go down. He's not going to have the same production he had with Rodgers.
I mean, do anybody really expect any one of those players who traded Holmes to have the same kind of production? Let's be honest. Do we really expect that?
I mean, you kind of should. If these guys all got the bag, you want them to be playing how they played.
I mean, you do, but the question is, do you really expect them to retain that, that same production or drop, or do you expect it to rise?
I don't expect. I expect it to drop, but those teams that traded for him are expecting it to go up.
That's true. I mean, okay. You know what? I know we don't want to talk about it, but this is the perfect example. I have to use it. Randy Moss and Brady. I can't recall, but did Randy's production go up from the previous years that he was in Minnesota and the Raiders?
When
did he have a better season with Brady as far as production wise? Did he ever did with anybody else that he played for?
Well, I mean, you can argue that season and like his first or second with Minnesota.
So first or second year in Minnesota would probably match up to that season, or it better. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you remember Randy Moss's rookie year?
Of course.
That dude was a beast, bro. I mean, he's still a beast, but so actually,
and that's why I used him. I mean, I feel like he's the perfect guy, to use in this kind of conversation that we're having right now, as far as like people that switch homes, do their productions remain the same, go up, or do it drop? What do we really expect?
I don't know. I mean, if he played when he played with Tom Brady, I think he just had more. He had more receiving touchdowns, but I mean, he played with Culpepper.
So what's up, Mike? What do you say? I can't recall his career. Like, I mean, I know he was a beast. I knew what he did. I just can't recall which was best season.
I honestly don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention. I try and stay away from all things Brady.
So, okay, well, here's a question then. Here's another hypothetical question. So who does Devontae Adams have a better season with, production-wise, besides Aaron Rodgers? Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes?
I think it also depends on the other tools the team has.
Okay. Let's take Juju. Let's take Juju out of that equation.
With the Packers, Adams was the number one target. There was no one even close.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's remove
It's the Chiefs. It has to be. To me, it's the Chiefs. Like, if you insert him into the Chiefs offense right now, it's got to be the Chiefs.
That's minus Juju, though.
Yeah, minus Juju. If you put Devontae Adams, Yeah.
Since Mike want to be technical.
Still.
I don't know. Maybe Josh Allen.
You see where I'm getting at, fellas? So I don't know.
Carr. I mean, he's going from Rodgers to Carr.
That's
I
true.
don't care. He played with him in college. Like Carr's Carr. To me, Carr's like middle of the road quarterback. He's not elite quarterback.
What's up, Paul?
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Who, Carr?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's good enough to feed you though. Like,
remember I asked this question last time, right? I'm sorry, Ron, but remember I asked this question last time. Who makes who better? You know, when you look at certain teams, does the quarterback make the receivers look better, or do the receivers make the quarterback look better? Like with the Niners, the receivers and the whole team made Jimmy look better.
I think with the Adams, he's gonna make Carr look better.
So then
and then I think with the Packers, I think they just complement each other. Quarterback play and receiver play. It was just a perfect compliment. But I think with the Raiders,
Happy birthday. Sorry, Mikey. Sorry, Mikey.
I don't know. I mean, like, that's just a different way to like analyze it, because like to make who makes who better. I mean, when it comes to quarterback and receiver, isn't it like a tandem? Like certain quarterbacks and certain receivers just work well together.
That's how it should be, and that's how I think it was with Rodgers and Adams.
Like you say, they complemented each other, so they didn't really have to be like, oh, I'm, make you better or you're gonna make me better. But
what were the numbers like in college between the two?
Carr looked at like a good quarterback. That's why he went so high.
I actually like Carr.
Okay, well, actually, there's a good point. So you said in college he looked good. That's why he went high. Is it because of Adams that he looked better than he was? And then he gets to the Raiders, he doesn't have Adams, and he kind of looks mediocre.
I would say that. He was looking for his Davante Adams with the Raiders, and he just couldn't find it. I feel like with Adams brings something different to him, to where he understands Carr a lot better than these other players, to where he can really help him become a better quarterback than what he is. And Paul, we are not saying Carr is better than Rodgers. We are just discussing.
Okay, so with that being said, and him having Adams this year, is Carr going to finally look like the quarterback the Raiders were hoping they were getting out of college?
Now, that is the question that everybody should be asking. Does Davante Adams make Carr the somewhat Aaron Rodgers?
Because I think we can all agree that Carr has been somewhat of a disappointment for the Raiders.
You say that? Say what now?
So I don't know. I don't think it's all Carr's fault though. Like I really don't see like where people just label him such a bust.
I think it's because his brother, man. Like it's just like that whole family thing. Look at the Bosas. You see how Joey played. You want to know how the little brother play. Look at the Matthews. From dad to uncles and grandfathers to cousins. I mean, it's just a whole family thing. With David, I mean, I didn't care for David Carr too much. And yet he has a damn ring.
David Carr sucked, though. He was he was terrible. So I like Derek Carr. I happen to be a Derek Carr fan. Like, I think he's good. I've seen this kid play and I like him. So I don't know. He's not better. Is he better than Aaron Rodgers? No. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I don't see how Derek Carr is labeled such a bust. Like, he throws over 4,000 yards every year almost. He's getting better every single season since he was drafted. He's had, different coaches, and his touchdown to interception ratio is pretty good.
And you're forgetting one thing. Look at the division he plays in, too.
He plays with Mahomes. Yeah, and so I don't know. I don't see – I can see why people say he is a bust. I can get there.
But still, But still, look at all the stats. Listen to all the stats you just said, bro. Based on all those stats and the divisions that he plays in with these other quarterbacks and these other teams, regardless on how we view them, they are a threat to Derek Carr. You see what I mean? So still putting up those numbers, I mean, dude, you pretty much put yourself in the top 10 quarterback conversation to me.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like when your original question was who's going to suffer more, and I guess obviously one answer is Aaron Rodgers is the better quarterback without a doubt. But I don't. My answer is Derek Carr ain't a slouch either. So I really don't see that big of a fall off.
Me neither, but okay, I would put it like this: if who's gonna suffer more if Devontae Adams were drafted by the Raiders and went to Green Bay, I would say Derek Carr is going to suffer. But the fact that he joined Derek Carr, I'm not gonna say Aaron Rodgers is gonna suffer. He's still gonna be Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna make the players around him look better. I mean, hell, look at Randall
Bro,
Cobb.
I mean, look at Renfro. Derek Carr's got Renfro, bro. Like he's like Cooper Kupp. And he's doing what he's doing still in that division with like basically nobody.
That's true.
So and he's got Darren Waller. He's a good tight end, but he's not consistent, and he wasn't healthy last year. I still haven't seen what everybody. He's a freak athlete, but I want to see more from Waller. He's got Renfro.
Waller
And a
got
lot of the
overhyped.
times I see Derek Carr carrying that fucking team to victory. And I know this because I watch the games with my brother-in-law. He's a huge Raiders fan, and he forces me to watch him because he watches the Niners with me. And I'm like, dude, Derek Carr just bailed y'all asses out, bro.
He has to, bro. He has no running game. He has to. There's no doubt about it.
So that's my take on Derek Carr anyway.
Yeah, I just want to touch. Go ahead, Mike. Yeah, Mike. I'm sorry, man.
No, I was just gonna say I like Derek Carr.
I thought Matt. Sorry,
he
who it was.
He keeps the Raiders. He keeps the Raiders relevant.
I think he had an OT win one time, and he gave this like interview after the game where like he completely just I don't know when I forgot what I think it was 2 seasons ago, and he gave this interview, bro. And after that, I was like, oh my god, this guy's got me ready to run to a fucking wall. This dude's a leader right here. So I was like, you know what, I like this kid, dude.
Hey, I saw a video.
Hey.
Hello. I see a video.
Yeah, I don't have my shit on today, but he's got a better attitude than Aaron Rodgers.
Having a screen, so I'm
Aaron Rodgers, shittiest attitude in the league.
Yep.
Now he's dating that witch.
He's got a new girlfriend.
Oh yeah, her name is Blue.
You believe she's a witch?
She says she is. You watch her YouTube videos. She's like another like holistic healer who believes she can manifest the future, and she's fucking weird.
Yeah, I saw that too, Mikey.
At this point, Aaron Rodgers is crazy.
No, he's a piehead, is what he is.
No, bro, no, I'm a piehead, and I don't think like that, bro.
Yeah, but sometimes everybody smokes different though. Like Aaron Rodgers is like a hippie with it, and sometimes look,
there
if you watch
he's a hippie.
Play, he is. He's like all spiritual about it, which is cool. Everybody smokes differently, but in games, you can see his eyes are so bloodshot red, bro.
Dude, I think he's gonna have a bad season.
Yeah. I really believe the Green Bay Packers barely makes the playoff or barely even win their division.
Well, you had the Vikings winning that division, which I disagree with, but they are in a shitty division.
Yeah. I'm still going to stick with. I mean, dude, they're the most complete team in that division. Like they didn't really lose nobody. They added players.
Who else is in their division?
The
Lions, Vikings, Packers, Bears.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb right here. I think the Lions will make some noise.
You like Dan Campbell is what it is.
What, they going to be third in the division this year?
No, you know what? I'm going to my hot take. They're going to win the division.
Oh snap! That kind of noise.
I hope so. I want to see more Dan Campbell press conferences with helmets, football helmets on and shit.
What AFC division is playing that division this year?
The North?
Let's look really quick here. Let's check out the Lions schedule.
Damn, the votes are still going up. 741, 742 for Mahomes and 96 for Tua.
Wow, he's almost got a dude. Tua. How long until Tua gets benched this season?
Game 3.
So the NFC North, believe it's the AFC East and AFC South.
Okay, so let's see. The Lions are playing the Commanders, Seahawks, Cowboys, Packers, Giants, Jags, Jets.
That sounds like the South.
Panthers. Oh, they're playing the Bills. Dolphins. Like the Lions' schedule is not too hard. You know, the first game's against the Commanders. That's a win.
So oh wait, it is the Commanders. September 18th is opening day, right?
Yeah, for them. Yeah, so week 1 they're playing the Commanders. That's a win.
All right, so the Green Bay Packers got Chicago, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, Dallas, New England, the Giants, the Jets, the Rams, the Titans, the Bills, Dolphins, Eagles, Bucks, and the Commanders.
Who was that?
That was Green Bay.
So outside of the divisional games, let's see, the Lions, the only tough opponents they're playing outside division is Patriots, Cowboys, questionable.
And you talking about the Lions, right?
Yeah, the Lions.
They play the Bills.
Like,
yeah, I see the.
Other than that, though, their schedule's not too bad.
Yeah, I see the Bills, the Jaguars, Dolphins, Eagles.
How many wins? How many wins are they gonna get, Mikey?
You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. I think the Lions get 9 wins.
You don't believe it.
Damn. All right, so outside divisional games for the Vikings, they are playing
7.
They are playing the Cardinals, the Cowboys, the Colts, the Patriots, the Giants, the Jets, the Dolphins, the Bills.
Who's this?
Saints, the Eagles, and the
Eagles?
Commanders. No, that is the Vikings. I feel like the Vikings got a tougher schedule in that division right now.
They do. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know how much I truly believe it, but if it happens, I called it here first.
I think they beat the Bills.
No.
I say they're gonna beat the team. They're gonna beat the team. Listen. I said this: the Vikings are going to beat the teams that they're supposed to lose to, and actually lose to the teams they're supposed to win. Beat.
The thing I'm gonna love about the Bills is they're gonna beat the Rams week 1, and the Rams are gonna start the season off with a loss.
Well, how do you determine that, Mav? If the Vikings are a toss-up every week, how do you determine which team they're supposed to be?
Well, first off, you look at it. I'm like, okay, if I'm putting the Vikings as being the tougher team, the most complete team right now in the North, I mean, I have to look at them as a tough game to the Bills, right? And pretty much that's got to be the penciled in, like, okay, that's going to be a loss. Maybe like a 3-point game, maybe a touchdown, maybe. And that's a game they probably end up winning only because they were penciled in as underdogs. And you go and look at a team against the Jets, they might slip and lose that game just because they go in with a big head. After beating a team they were supposed to lose to. But at the end of the day, I still say they win that division.
How does the Vikings defense look? You call them the most complete team in that division. How's their defense?
I mean, by saying most complete team in that division, meaning that they really didn't lose anybody. They just added to their roster. I mean, their defense was what did they place last year? Let me see this real quick.
Like I think the Vikings, I don't think defense. So who in that division has the best defense?
I believe it would say Green Bay.
It's probably the Packers. Because I think the Vikings lost a few D linemen. And I know I think they still got Patrick Peterson over there. I don't know who their other corner is.
They didn't lose much. Okay, by position in the NFC North defense breakdown, the Vikings have the best edge rusher, followed by the the Packers have the best edge rusher, followed by the Vikings. Khalil Mack is gone, so he's no longer there. The Bears have the best defensive line, followed by the Packers. The Vikings have the best linebacker core, followed by the Bears.
Okay, so the Vikings aren't too bad, yeah, with defense.
No. And the Packers have the best cornerbacks, followed by the Vikings. Safeties are the Packers, followed by the Vikings. So
I think the thing with the Vikings is they got a new coach.
That's it. So yeah, Green Bay has the best defense, but I mean the Vikings are like right behind them.
And Vikings got better offensive tools. I mean, who does Rodgers even have to throw to right now?
Christian Watson, Amari Rodgers,
Randall Cobb. Terrible in training camp.
But the good thing about it is though, the Packers have the best running back duo in that division, followed by the Vikings.
Who are the Packers running backs?
Dalvin Cook and Matt Addison, I think his name is.
No, those are the Vikings. Did you ask for it's Aaron?
I'm sorry, you said
Jones.
Packers or the Vikings?
Packers.
And they got
Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon.
Dillon's big old leg ass.
And they're finna start splitting them up this season. Watch, he's gonna get more of the more shares than he did last year. Only reason we seen Dillon last year was because Aaron Jones' injury.
I still got the Green Bay Packers taking that division, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings make some noise, at least towards the beginning of the season, and then they just fall off like always.
In that division right now, the only threat to one another are the Packers and the Vikings. Those are the only two threat to one another.
Don't be hating on the Lions, man. Don't be hating on the Lions.
Ain't nobody hating on no Lions, man. It's just, my boy ain't back there running that ball no more, man. Barry quit on them, so I'm going to quit on their ass too.
That happened over 30 years ago, man.
I still hold a grudge.
Yeah, we can tell.
That's a long grudge.
Hey, as soon as Barry Sanders says he's cool with them, I'm cool with them too.
It doesn't matter what that division does, because when it comes to the playoffs, we're taking them all out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Talking shit, Mikey.
Like, okay, who do you see giving us the biggest problem? You could give me 3 teams in the NFC right now, giving us the biggest. Who?
In the NFC?
In the NFC.
Let's see here.
I still got the Packers, Bucks, Rams, and then maybe the Saints.
Saints are gonna be trash.
If
Winston stay healthy.
If Winston stays healthy. If not, they're gonna be doo-doo.
I think it's
a lot of good players on that team, though.
I think it's gonna be between us, Packers, and Bucks. I'm telling you, I think the Rams are going to take a very steep fall off.
No, Mike, I'm talking about give me 2 or 3 teams you could think of in the NFC that could give the 49ers any kind of problem.
Yeah, the Bucks, and the Packers.
Okay, 'cause I mean, I heard you say us too, so I'm guessing you saying we the only team that can give ourselves
Oh
any
no,
problems.
I think it's going to be the Bucks and the Packers. I think the Rams are going to fall off.
I mean, I would take the 49ers as an answer too. I mean, we could possibly be self-inflicted, you know what I mean? So
When it comes to the Rams, I'm telling you, they signed too many big contracts. One of those guys is probably going to get hurt. There's no way they all stay healthy.
Ain't it always like that?
Yep, especially those big deals they all signed. One of them goes down, that team's done.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see the Bucks giving us a problem.
Stafford can't even throw a football right now.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's still not throwing.
He'll be ready though.
What's wrong with Stafford?
He was injured or some shit like that. Surgery or something, I think.
Nah, his elbow's jacked up. But
Oh, shit.
this guy goes the whole offseason not throwing, that's a problem.
Damn.
They don't know if he's going to be able to throw by camp yet.
I mean, do you really need him to throw by count though? I mean, or you just need him to be ready by week 1? He's a vet already. He knows the book.
Stafford, you need to throw by camp. You're going to be getting pick sixes and interceptions all season again.
Dude, that's Matthew Stafford thing anyway. So does it really matter? Can we really blame it on the injury?
I've never been a believer in him.
Bro, I just want Nick Bosa to come through and just crack him one, bro.
Thank you, Coach.
Dude,
Bro, straight just clack. I don't wish him to get injured or anything like that, but
I want Bosa to retire Stafford and retire Brady, just like we retired Breeze.
Oh, Stevie Wonder back in the house.
No, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Minicamp, man. OTAs.
Yep.
You guys think Bosa gets that sack record for the Niners this year?
I hope he does.
It was close last year.
He was close. Yeah, he was close last year.
he had what, 15 last year?
Yeah.
You know how impressive that is?
Oh, I thought it was
What's
16 or 17.
What's the record?
Including, I think it was 15 regular season. I think it got to like 17, 18, including playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah.
But do they count? Do they count the ones that are in the playoffs too, or not?
Not for records. That's just
That's what I figured. That's what I figured.
So we got, I think, 19 and a half is the record for the Niners.
Really? From
Yeah.
who? Let me see this.
Alden Smith.
Yeah, Smith.
Yeah, fellas, you're free to close
Yeah,
down if you want to.
19 and a half in
That's all
2012.
good.
Yeah. Yep.
And Bosa was gunning for it too. He knew what he had to do.
Yep.
Man,
All right, fellas. I'm gonna cut out.
No problem.
All
Yeah,
right,
we
man.
all
Coach,
finna head
man.
I gotta get ready for a movie tonight.
Yeah, I
Got
think
you.
I got that out too.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
go see that
brothers.
new Jurassic Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna watch it too.
Kicks off at 8 over here, so yeah, I gotta go get myself ready.
All right, guys.
Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys later.
There, guys.
Yeah, sir. Y'all be safe. Enjoy our weekend.
You too, man. Later. And look at my stuff real quick. I know I wasn't exactly ready. There you go. And that was the show. So, like I always do, I'm gonna kill this off like I always do. Of course, I want to thank my fellas for coming in here and doing their shit like they always do. All right. Of course, Mav, Ron, Mikey, and Drewski. And of course, shout out to TJ. I know he couldn't make it today because I think he was either working or he had other obligations. But it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. If you're on the next one, don't worry about it. All right. So, and definitely I'll go to Paul. I know Paul was in the comments in the section. Thanks a lot, Paul. Thanks a lot, bud, for giving the comments, bud. So, right now, plug out my guys. Of course, you catch Mav on Convo with Matt Avocado. That's the Twitter handle. And of course, you catch it on 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Tuesdays on YouTube and IG. All right. Of course, you can catch Coach Ron on That Line of Life. That's his Twitter handle. 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific on Monday nights. All right. Mondays nights on YouTube and Twitter. All right. And of course, you catch Drewski on his Bias D. That's his Twitter handle, Bias Drew. All right. Coming soon. He's coming soon. So I know you said earlier in the show that he's had little hiccups, but it happens, man. Don't worry, it happens. It does. Believe me, it took me a while to get this going. So, all right, man. So you'll get there. Don't worry, you'll get there. And when you do, you'll be proud of it. All right, man. All right, brother. So, and of course, give a shout out to 49er Faithful UK. Of course, Paul Pope. That's his Twitter handle. That's where you go follow him at. And of course, the Club 85. All right. They're great guys. Great guys. So, and I want to share something to Paul as I'm done with my plugs. And of course, to Nick Cork on Shank Club NFL. All right. That's his Twitter handle. 4:30 p.m. UK time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. Pacific. So on Saturday YouTube, but he said he'll be back in pretty soon. So basically, when he comes back, you guys will know. So if you're actually subscribed to him, all right, hit the subscribe button for him. All right, he's a great guy, though. He is. So he's a great guy. He has all the other guys on there. Shout out to Dion, Scotty. If I can remember all the other guys that he usually has on there. Of course, Nick Welsh, he's on there. Paul, he's on there. Paul Hope. And I know, of course, John V. All right. So, yeah, usually them guys are always on there with them. So, all right. So, basically, let me see here. Don't know if we'll be back with Faithful Empire tomorrow. I won't know till like almost towards middle of the day. So I gotta wait till everybody's available. So, all right. Of course, I wanted to share something to everyone. I had it set up ready before I got off. Let me introduce real quick. I wanted to do it in the beginning of the show, but I told myself, you know what, I'll just wait. Because I know we talked about it earlier, but I know they didn't want to make a big thing about it. But it actually is. But, you know. Of course, I want to say happy birthday to Joe Cool Montana. All right. Happy birthday, bud. Happy birthday. He's a great quarterback, you know, back in them days, old era. And of course, his birthday actually falls on my brother's birthday. My brother and him got the same birthday. And of course, I knew about this a long time ago, of course. So since I was a Niner fan, since I was a kid. So, and of course, I want to definitely give a shout out to Paul's daughter, Rubes. All right. I want to shout out to, of course, Paul Hope's daughter, Ruby. Her of course, that was her first pair of Nike Air Force Ones. It says on Ruby's bought her first pair of Nike Air Force Ones with some of her birthday money, and they arrived today safely to say she was happy. Hope you enjoy them there, Rubes. All right. Hope you enjoy them, girl. Happy birthday to you, okay? All right. Shout out to you, bud. All right. So basically, that's all I have for birthdays. I'm going to try to hopefully do birthdays. Whenever there's a special birthday going to happen, or an RIP message. I mean, I don't want wishing on anybody. Definitely not. But if it ever happens, we'll try to put on here. It'll be the first thing we do. Birthdays, if people want to talk about it during the show, it's great. If not, I'll save it for the end of it. So it's all good. So, and of course, I want to give a shout out to Paul for his comments, like I said earlier. So, all right, and shout out to guys, shout out to all of them. All right. hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with the Faithful Empire. Won't know till time, so I can't tell you if we will or not. Okay? So basically that's where I'm at with it. So I'm gonna go out like I always do. All right. Keep the faith, never lose hope. All right, guys. Later.